Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the show. There's Heidi. Hi, Heidi.
Hello.
Hello. So today we are making keto tamale pie. This is a nice casserole that is essentially a one skillet meal if you're using a pan that is oven safe. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So it's a stir fry that you're going to put some almond flour, coconut flour, cornbread on top, and then you're going to pop it in the oven. And then 30 minutes later, you'll have something to eat for the whole family. So you need a nice, sturdy, oven-safe skillet if you have it. Otherwise, you need an oven-safe dish that you can transfer over. Okay, so that could be like a pie tin or a casserole dish or anything like that. So this is what I'm going to be using. And I'm going to be scrolling the ingredients on the bottom. So today's, I guess, meal is going to be pretty easy. So you need ground beef. So I have a pound of organic ground beef, and you can use ground turkey, ground pork. If you are vegetarian, you can use mushrooms or a meat substitute of your choice. Okay, so ground beef is what I'm going to be using. And you're going to need a little bit of salt and pepper to season your beef. So we're going to saute that. We need some taco seasoning. So I'm using this Flavor Gods Taco Tuesday seasoning. So you can use whatever you can even make your own taco seasoning. I will, Heidi, what kind of taco seasoning are you using?
I'm using this one right here. It's just a great value brand that I got, that I had in my thing when I make taco salads.
Okay, awesome. So basically, taco seasoning is just a combination of spices: onions, garlic, salt, paprika, coriander, cumin, pepper, fennel seed, oregano, and chili pepper. Crushed chili pepper. So that's what's in my taco seasoning. And then if you want a little bit more spicy, you can add chili powder, a little bit of chili powder if you're want a little extra spice, and jalapeno peppers, if you dare. I don't have jalapeno peppers, but I got these other peppers that are not as spicy, but it'll give it a nice peppery kick to it. All right, and then you're gonna need tomato paste. So I have this Hunt's tomato paste. You need about 2 tablespoons of that, and then your cheddar cheese, shredded cheddar cheese. So I have cheddar cheese here that I still need a shred, but just shred. You can buy the one that's already in the bag that's pre-shredded, or you can shred it yourself. And then for our cornbread topping, it's going to be almond flour and coconut flour. Okay, and then you need some baking powder and salt, eggs, butter, and I'll show you how to do that after. So first things first, we are going to we're going to brown our beef, okay? We're going to brown our beef. All right, so.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Oh, you got a head start on me, Miss Heidi.
Yeah, because I'm always slow. I'm a slow cooker.
You're a slow cooker. All right, so I'm going to move my camera over here to my stove area.
And so you should preset the oven, Mom?
Yes, preheat your oven at 325.
325.
Heidi, I'm done with my beef. Just kidding. Don't put your beef in the package. All right, so I'm going to, just a little humor here. Whew. All right, so this is my pan. So we're going to wait for it to preheat. And so you make sure you have your ground beef, your taco seasoning, and a little bit salt and pepper. All right, so I got my salt, my pepper here, and my salt. All right, oops.
This fat off of here.
All right, so while the pan heats, I'm going to Open up the package and make sure that the doesn't drip everywhere. All right. So are you making a normal size batch today or double?
Yeah, I have 2 pounds of meat, so.
Yeah, that's gonna give you a nice leftovers. You're bringing some of this to your son and the grandson.
Yeah, hopefully they'll eat some there.
Awesome, free food. Grandma's free food. All right, so I'm going to use 1 pound of ground beef because that's what I have. So this is a pretty customizable recipe. Like I said, use what you got, whatever protein you're into. Okay. All right, so my pan is heating up. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil.
Okay. And my ground beef cooked here.
Wow, you are advanced today, Heidi.
I need to be, because once it gets the ingredients, then I'm like, what? How much? What? So it's nice when you have it prepared, you know.
Yes, I'm very impressed, my friend. I'm very impressed. All right, so there we go. We got the oil. I added some avocado oil actually. And this taco seasoning is brand new, so you got to open it. All right, so this is the ground beef. Going to saute it. It's going to take a couple minutes to saute. And all we're doing is just seasoning with a little salt and pepper, or your favorite seasoning, whatever you're into. You can add a little turmeric, if that's what you're into.
Yeah. Well, it has. If your taco sauce has the turmeric, then that's pretty much, going to be that for that.
Yeah. So I just added a little pepper in there. A little bit of salt. You need seasoning, so season your food. It tastes much better. Not too much, because we're going to add some taco seasoning to it. So this is your kind of a basic stir fry. I mean, like ground beef kind of thing. You can do this a taco salad. You can do a bunch of stuff with ground meat. It's all with browning the meat.
You almost put chicken powder in instead of the chili powder.
You're going to do what?
I almost grabbed the chicken powder instead of the chili powder.
That would be something different.
Yeah, who knows? It might be a masterpiece, right?
Might be good. All right, so browning. Okay, so we're going to add about 3 tablespoons taco seasoning. Since I'm only using 1 pound of beef, I'm going to do half the seasoning. So what is that? Tablespoons. So I'm going to do about 1.5. All right, so about 1.5 of seasoning. So you use the full one if you're using 2 pounds of beef, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So the recipe's in the description. If you need to see a video, I think they show a video. So this recipe is by All Day I Dream About Food. It's one of my favorite blogger, and she does all kinds of delicious comfort food, including desserts, Heidi.
Yeah. I just want to do an apple pie.
An apple pie. It's apple pie season. Is it fall already?
Listen, normally I don't like fall because it goes into winter, but since my baby's coming home in December, I'm wanting to get right to December.
All right, so while this is browning, I'm going to do my tomato paste. Let's see. So here in a small bowl with 2 tablespoons of tomato paste with half cup of water. Okay, so that's our next step, Heidi.
Okay. Put the you want it in the meat right now?
No, just you want to dilute it with half a cup of water. 2 tablespoons of tomato paste with half a cup of water, okay?
Okay.
You want to mix that up before you add it.
Okay.
So it is 2 tablespoons. Banging here.
What's that?
A lot of banging on the pan.
Yeah.
All right, well, and
do you
then
have
about
it on
half
low
a
heat?
cup of water.
Do you have it on low heat right now, Mom?
Just yeah, medium. So you want to mix it up with a whisk or a fork. So we're having a nice tomatoey paste to it. All right. So there's my tomato. All right, so we're gonna pour this sauce over the beef, okay? So still browning, I'm gonna pour it over the beef. All right, so now it should simmer down a little bit. Okay, so now is make sure you have your cheese all shredded. You need about a cup. 1 cup of cheese, okay?
Okay.
Shredded cheese. So I'm going to shred my cheese right now. I bought a block of just regular sharp cheddar cheese. Sometimes I buy it from the bag.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Just the only thing is that with the shredded cheese, it's convenient, but they put in some sometimes cornstarch, sometimes starch to prevent the clumping. So just FYI, but it's not too bad. It's for the price of convenience. If you can shred your own cheese, great. If you can't, it's not a big deal. But just so that you're aware, there's a little bit of a hidden carb.
Ah, that's a good point, Mai. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, so you take a look at the bag of your cheese right now. What are the ingredients that they use?
It has cheddar cheese, pasteurized milk, cheese culture, salt, enzymes, which who knows what enzymes, annatto, some color, anti-caking powder, which that would be the potato starch.
Yes.
And tapioca starch. There you go, right there. That is a wonderful point, Mai.
Yeah, so it's for the commercial cheese when it's shredded. If freshly shredded cheese kind of clumps if you leave it for a long time.
Yeah.
So that's why they put in the anti-caking starch in there to prevent it from clumping. So you get that nice cheese. All right, so I'm gonna turn off the heat. My meat is basically done.
Okay.
I'm just gonna add the cheese on top, and then we go next to the batter. Okay. So we're just move the camera over here so you can see.
So you're putting your cheese on top of the meat right now before it gets on the casserole?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So just flatten it down.
All right. Okay. So there's There it is. So we're putting the cheese over
Okay.
the beef. Okay. Now we're gonna move on. We're just gonna turn off the heat and just let that sit for a little bit. Okay, while we make our dough, our batter. All right. So far, so good.
All right, there it is now.
Nice, nice, nice.
Okay.
Okay. So, make sure I have all my ingredients. So you need 3 eggs. So make sure 3 eggs out.
Yeah.
So I have some egg whites that I'm going to use.
My kitchen is a total wreck.
Total wreck. What happened? All right. All right. Oh, we got a comment. Let's see who's. Avita, I'm watching. Just got out of African dance and don't have coconut flour. All right, Avita, no worries.
Hey,
Thanks
girl.
for watching. Okay, so let's go back to the batter. So in a large bowl, we're gonna need half a cup of coconut flour.
Half a cup of coconut flour.
All right, so half a cup of coconut flour. And coconut flour is more affordable than almond flour. And the thing with coconut flour, you don't use very much of it. So a bag can last you forever.
Yeah.
It's very absorbent. It absorbs a lot of the water. Yes?
Yep.
Okay, then you need a 1/4 cup, 1/4 cup of almond flour. So I like to use the Kirkland brand from Costco. It comes in a 3-pound bag.
I have the Great Value brand.
Okay, so you got the Walmart brand. Cool, that works too.
If it says super fine blanched.
Yeah, that's what the super fine blanch. Blanch means it's white. They take out the peels. That's why it's white. So almond meal is a little bit rougher. More coarse.
Yeah.
So it's not as finely grind. So if you're using this in place of like all-purpose flour, you want it to be blanched and fine.
Okay.
Okay. Next, you need some baking powder. 2 teaspoons.
Not baking soda. Baking
powder.
2
yes,
teaspoons
baking powder.
All right.
And so.
Oh, where's my teaspoon?
The thing with baking powder is there are some hidden carbs in here too. You wouldn't believe it, but it's made with cornstarch. Sodium bicarbonate is basically just baking soda, and there's some aluminum sulfate and monocalcium phosphate. Things that end in 8, sulfates and phosphates aren't that good for you. So, but you can make your own baking powder. But just, you like baking powder. Why do they put these other stuff? It's just for to preserve it. But convenience, we pay the price of convenience, right?
Right. You know what, Mai? It would be wonderful to do a show that make your own, like different ingredients that we use all the time to make a healthy version on our own. So we have it, stuff like that. That would be awesome.
Yes, I agree. And then, we can make our own taco seasoning, make our own baking powder, stuff. All right, so you need a tablespoon of melted butter. So that's about less than a stick of butter.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I had it melted and then I have to remelt it.
Okay, it's solidified.
Yeah. I tried to get too ahead of the game.
Well, mine's been sitting on the counter, so it's like pretty melted.
Yeah.
So I think I'm good. All right. So then you need a pinch of salt, some eggs. So I'm baking powder, a little bit of salt. So what we're making right now is essentially the cornbread, which is not made of corn. So in the recipe, it calls for a cornbread flavoring or extract. I don't have any of that, so you can. It's optional. You can leave that out. But
I couldn't find it. I'd have to go on Amazon probably.
yeah, I don't have it, so that's okay.
So should we pour the butter in there?
Yeah. So we're gonna mix it all up together. So I'm gonna add my eggs. I have some egg whites. I had used the egg yolk for something else, so I'm just using egg whites. But you can use whole eggs. Okay. All right. And then you add in your butter, and we're gonna mix until it's combined. So. I'm gonna bring the camera here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Hopefully. So Courtney couldn't make it today. He's going to Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills. Yep. All right, so there's my batter. I'm just mixing it up. So sorry about yesterday. I couldn't hear anything, Heidi.
Oh, that's okay. That's what I mean. Hey, you know, it's a beautiful day to go out, and it was weird because we were talking about outside and enjoying family fun and fitness. I mean, that was the thing. So it was perfect.
That's exactly what I was doing, enjoying the outdoors with my family and friends.
Yeah. Yeah. At the end of the day, you know, that's what's important.
All right, so now we're going to add water. So you're going to slowly, so once you have all the ingredients combined like that, we're going to continue with the batter. We're going to add half a cup, a quarter cup to half a cup of water, a little bit at a time. Okay?
A quarter cup, okay.
So, okay, so you want the batter to be thick, but spreadable. This is going to go on top of our beef, okay? So I just added a quarter cup. I'm gonna mix it, then I'm gonna add a little bit more. Okay.
It keeps getting stuck in the whisk.
In the whisk? Yeah, I'm using like a little spatula here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that or get a fork instead.
Yeah.
Because it keeps getting stuck in here.
That's pretty annoying.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, so make sure your oven is preheated. 325.
Ooh, it smells good, Mai.
What does it smell like?
Ooh, it's that coconut flour and the almond flour. You just smell it so good. Like, Do you smell it? I got a good sniffer.
Oh yeah, it's nice. So this is our cornbread mixture. If you were to put cornbread flavoring, but we don't have any, so this is going to be the topping for our pie, tamale pie. So here's our skillet. So it's our ground beef and cheese and taco seasoning. So we're just going to put them together, essentially.
I don't know if I can put this pan in the oven. I'm going to have to transfer it.
Yeah, so transfer it.
Okay.
You don't want to put anything that's going to
catch the house on fire.
Yes. And you don't want to ruin your cookware.
No. Or home.
Yes. Safety first. Safety first.
Yeah.
All right. So there's so that's pretty easy, right? So we just brown the meat with taco seasoning, And then we made the batter that goes on top. So it's coconut flour, almond flour, water, baking powder, and butter and egg. Okay.
Easy peasy, girl.
Easy peasy. And it's a crowd pleaser. All right. So add a little bit more water. So we want this to be spreadable, okay? A little bit thick.
I think I might too.
Because coconut flour absorbs lots and lots of water. So that's why you only need a little bit. All right. So I'm just going to dollop it over. And then it's just going to spread it. You want to cover the meat. Okay. So this dish has lots of protein. It's like, what is it? It's like 20-some grams of protein per serving and only 5 grams of carbs, which is pretty awesome because we're using almond flour and coconut flour instead of cornmeal or cornbread. Yeah, so it's 22 grams of protein because we're using the cheese and the ground beef and 5.7 grams of carbohydrate. And then there's fiber in the almond flour and the coconut. So there's 2.8 grams of fiber, which is pretty awesome. We need fiber to keep things moving, right?
Yep. And I love the fact that you talk about nutrients because the one thing in the American diet is I just challenge everybody out there that gets a lot of fast food, drive through this and that, to look and see how much nutrients it has in it, the good and the bad, so you got meals like this that we are so much lacking nutrients.
Yes. So they call that nutrient dense food.
Yeah.
So a lot of stuff that we eat that is convenient and processed, all the nutrients has been stripped out of it. And so that's why cooking at home using whole foods, like ingredients that you put together, is a lot better for you because you get the fiber that will fill you up a longer time. You know exactly what goes into it using quality ingredients, such as butter instead of margarine. The good cheese versus like a fake Velveeta cheese, which is not really a cheese.
Yeah.
So my pot is a little bit big.
That's mine too. We're trying to spread it out pretty.
So either you make more batter or you just kind of.
No, I mean you got pretty much over it. Like I think that's good.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
All right, so then we're going to put this in the oven, and this one is going to take about 30 to 40 minutes, and we want it to be a golden brown and firm to the touch. Okay, so right now it's pretty pasty because we got that raw flour or the flour. All right, so I'm taking this to my oven.
Do we cover it?
You don't have to cover it. Okay, so this is going in my oven, just the pan. All right, so.
Okay, this is what it looks like going in.
Oh, wait, let me make it bigger. Oh, that's nice. You got it covered really well.
Yeah, see?
Good job.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I used the pan was too big. It's like a 10-inch skillet is probably the best size. But, do what you got to do. And so, so now we just wait for it's 30 to 40 minutes. I'll make sure I set the timer.
For how long, Mai?
Let's do 30 minutes, and then you check on it. And if you need to like make it brown, like broil it to get that nice crispy golden brown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So like if you're making this on a weeknight, once you're done this, you can do your cleanup or you can start making your sides. There's not that much, there's no vegetable in this dish, so we can make a side of, a salad or a roasted veggies of some kind, broccoli, zucchini. What are
Asparagus?
asparagus? Is that what you're going to be having?
Yeah, you know what? Because I'm going to utilize the electric's already on in my stove, so I might as well utilize, cooking them while that's on.
That's a great idea. All right, so I'm gonna make my sides. I got a bag of let's make this together. I have a bag of squash, yellow squash and zucchini, green squash. So I think we're going to maybe roast it or air fry it. So there's a lot of things you can do. Oh, in the back of this bag, there's a recipe for zucchini, yellow squash gratin. Oh. So I guess you just, it's a kind of like a casserole too. So maybe another day. But I got this bag at Costco. It was like $5 for this organic zucchini and yellow squash, I mean.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do like a stir fry or something easy to go with my casserole tonight. Oh, maybe I'll do a mushroom and zucchini kind of thing. What do you think, Heidi? That sounds good, huh? I'm answering my own question.
Yeah, sounds good there. My doggies going crazy there for a minute.
Oh, what do you want? Attention or something?
No, anytime somebody comes in the door and they go crazy, I don't know why. Like, they know who it is. They just...
Is it Chris home? Is that Papa's home?
What's that?
Papa's home?
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter who. They just bark. I don't...
Is it like a happy bark or is it like...
Yeah, it's just an annoying bark.
Annoying bark. Well, yeah, I agree.
But it's a like, oh, don't forget I'm here, give me kisses kind of.
Oh, you're home, my human.
Yeah. So, but and it's a habit that needs broken, but.
Yep. All right, it's hot today. I have the air conditioning on.
It was 90 degrees here. It's been for the past week.
So I got my zucchini. I'm just going to do little slices. All right. What are you doing for yours? You're doing asparagus?
Yeah. I'm going to, I cut the bottoms of them, and then I put olive oil in there, and then a little sprinkle of Parmesan cheese.
All right, sounds good. So we're just prepping our vegetable sides while our casserole is cooking.
I also have a salad here made. That's my problem when I cook. I cook for an army, and then I got stuff left over,
Yeah, or you can always feed your neighbor or your son.
Yeah.
They're always, I'm sure food is always welcome in the house. Mm-hmm. Hey there, ladies. Who said that? Let me check. Somebody's watching and saying hi.
Yeah.
All right, so I got my zucchini, and I'm gonna do
Let's see, who was it?
yellow squash.
Oh, chat. I don't see anybody in there.
It says Facebook user. I'm not sure who that is.
Oh, okay. Well, I absolutely love asparagus. Oh,
So how do you usually do asparagus?
how do I just like that with olive oil, and then I sprinkle at the end I sprinkle some, just a little bit to cover it, of the Parmesan, shredded Parmesan cheese, or the fine, like you put over macaroni.
Okay. Oh, it's Shirley. Hey, Shirley. If you can click on the StreamYard.com/Facebook, we can see your name in the comment. Hey, Shirley. If you can click on the StreamYard. Oops.
I heard you again.
I heard you. I know. It's like I turned on the Facebook, and then the sound was on. What you do, Shirley? Come join us. What's for dinner? Let me put the link here so we can have you into our show. Let's see. Copy. Here's the StreamYard. If you want to come live with us and chat, we love that. All right. So I'm just doing my yellow squash right now. Heidi.
Yes.
Today I bought a Ethernet cable, so I'm hardwired into my internet so that I don't lose connection like I did last week.
Oh, yeah, this technology, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty annoying. All right, so all right, so we're just doing this. Hopefully Shirley can come, or you can just interact with us on our group. That's cool. I love this beautiful color. So I'm going to use yellow squash and green squash. And then I got some Trader Joe's cremini mushrooms. It's already sliced. So I'm going to do a stir fry. So that's going to be our vegetable.
Nice, nice. Look at this, Mai. I absolutely love it. I don't know if you have one. I'm sure you do in your thing. But it is a little cutting board, a little tiny cutting board, and it looks like scissors.
Oh, Shirley's here. Hey, Shirley.
Hi, Shirley.
Hopefully you can see us.
I wonder why this thing. Oh, there we go.
All right, so let's see.
1 minute here.
Okay, so this I need to wash this before use. All right, so Shirley, you're on live. Say hi if you want, or you just watch. So I'm gonna wash my mushrooms real quick.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you making?
We are making. She's watching. We're making tamale.
Yes, we made our main dish, tamale pie. It's in the oven right now.
Nice.
So let's see, where's that? Let me turn on the light.
That's what I just did.
So there it is.
Oh, I can't see her.
So we got about another 20 minutes. So while our main dish is cooking, we are making a side. So
Yeah.
I got zucchinis and some mushrooms. So we're just gonna do a quick stir fry. Heidi is doing
My
asparagus.
asparagus. Check it out.
Oh, that
And
looks
then I
good.
got sprinkled cheese. I call it sprinkled cheese, but it is grated Parmesan cheese. And I just sprinkle it on there with olive oil.
Yep. So I have my skillet here. I have to rummage for the pan.
Are you about to bake that, lady, or you're on the skillet?
I'm
What's
just gonna
that?
make. Are you talking to me or Heidi?
Heidi, I wanted to know what she's about to do with that asparagus. Is she sticking that in the oven, or is she putting that on the skillet?
No, I usually put it in the oven, and it just has a nice but skillet would be good too. But since I already have the oven on, I'm going to utilize the electric in there, and cook it. But yeah, I just cook it in there until it gets to a nice, I don't know, probably 15, 20 minutes, probably.
Okay.
And
And
then
what's
it's not mushy, it still has that nice consistency where it's not mushy.
yeah.
But it, helps with the nutrients to keep the nutrients in there.
Okay, cool. What's the temperature you put it at when you put it in the oven?
Usually I'll do it at 350, but now I have it on 325. So anywhere like that, 325, 350.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, back to mine because she's doing something with that butter over there.
Yeah. So this is the leftover butter from our earlier. So I'm just reusing it. So I'm adding my cremini mushrooms. So it's a pretty basic stir fry thing. So I got mushrooms here. And I'm gonna add my zucchini. And that's it, I guess. I guess I can add some onions or garlic. I don't know.
Oh, garlic and onions sound good too.
They
Do you
do.
have any snap peas? That would be really good in there too.
No snap peas. What do I got? I got this. Do I spinach? I have some spinach. So yeah, we wanted to add a vegetable to our main dish because it was pretty much just meat and cheese, which is good. But I like some green in my meal. And zucchini is super easy to use. I was telling Heidi I got this big bag of yellow squash and zucchini at Costco.
Mm.
So
You got
3.5 pounds. And I bought a bag of mushrooms this morning. So it was just easy. You're getting your good fiber, some roughage. I always like colorful stuff in my meal. I don't know about you guys.
I do too. You're gonna add some onions to that, right?
Maybe some onion powder. Let me see what I got in the fridge. I got some garlic.
Oh, that always works.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? I have some salsa I can use. Where's my salsa? So this is actually good fresh salsa. You can add it to that. You have a nice tomatoey base. So
Broccoli florets would be good too.
yeah,
Yummy, yummy vegetables.
adding my garlic. So I just moved my zucchini and mushrooms to the side so I can just saute this. I'm not gonna add any onion because I don't have it chopped, and I'm done chopping.
She's like, I passed the chopping phase.
Yeah, I already chopped the zucchini. That's good. All right, so What did you eat for dinner tonight, Shirley?
Well, I'm checking you guys out. I think I'm gonna probably do some asparagus like Heidi, even though I got a zucchini in the refrigerator too, but I don't have no squash or no mushroom, so I'm gonna feel like it's not complete.
So, check your fridge. What do you got in your fridge? We'll help you out.
I got some tomatoes in there. I got arugula in there. Um,
Perfect.
got some spinach as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can stir fry the spinach and the arugula.
And a
Just a little,
zucchini like that would be good.
yeah. All right, so add a little bit of seasoning to this. So your all-purpose seasoning or your favorite or just basic salt and pepper.
Hey guys, I had a recipe that I got off of Stacy. That's on here. So she's watching me. She gave it to me a long time ago. And if you got angel hair pasta, now it's not low carb, but you can make it low carb. Is you would make angel hair pasta, sticks of butter, like melted. You would get croutons, like the garlic croutons, and you kind of crush them up a little bit. Either that, or you could make your own bread to make it low carb. You'd make your own bread, um, and just put like garlic topping on, like the garlic sauce on it, and make sure like it's crispy. So when it goes in, and you put that with chunks of chicken breast cut into like cubes. You mix that with asparagus. It's called asparagus spaghetti, and the butter and all of that. However you choose, you can do the olive oil, butter, whatever. Um, it soaks into the croutons and the angel hair and the chicken, and it has like a garlicky taste. You can also mince some garlic to put into it. It's delicious.
Okay, that
Yeah,
sounds good.
it's really good.
Have you made it?
Yeah, I made it. It's been a long time since I made it. But I'm gonna have to do. It'd be pretty neat to see. I can maybe get some cauliflower noodles. With the
You can get
croutons, you know.
palmini. Palmini is made with
Yeah.
hearts of palm. Is a good pasta substitute. It's plant-based. And then
And
instead of crouton, you can use pork rinds. That is a good substitute for breadcrumbs or breading.
now, how do you do? Because I tried to do breading on my chicken with the pork rinds before. And when I did it, it got real rubbery. Like it wasn't crispy. It was real rubbery. Like, what did I do wrong?
What did you do wrong? I so did you crush it up?
Yeah, like I crushed it up and it just got soggy, but it almost got like real rubbery. It was like it went to a very weird consistency. I don't know if that
Okay.
happened to you before or if
So
you
did you
know.
oven bake it or you fried it or what'd you do?
It would, you know what? It would have been oven baked, and I bet you because I put aluminum foil over to keep the moisture in, it probably just made it.
Soggy.
Yes.
Yeah. So um, I've done it with frying and it gets a really nice crispy texture to it. You can also do almond meal. That's the rough, the not the fine almond, but almond meal is could be a good substitute for breadcrumbs if you want it to be crispy.
Okay.
I'll have to find you the list of stuff you can use in place of breadcrumb. You can also use keto bread and make your own breadcrumb. That will cut
Yeah.
down on carbs a lot. But Yeah. So what is it? Angel hair pasta chicken, or what do you call that?
Yeah, asparagus spaghetti.
Asparagus spaghetti. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? In place of angel hair pasta, you can use zucchini noodles if you want to cut down on the
Yeah.
carbs.
Yeah. I can't even believe I just didn't think of that. Um, like sometimes, that would be really good. I tell you what though, being on when we was out in Virginia, Washington, there, Virginia area, whichever, um, we ordered from that noodle place when I showed you that recipe. Those were made with those were cauliflower noodles. I'm telling you what, they were amazing. Like you didn't even know, they actually tasted way better than regular noodles.
Okay. So my question is it all flour or is it a blend of something?
It was supposed to be because it was a health place, so it was like healthy noodle. It was so I'm assuming that they didn't bring the thing, but it's supposedly made from cauliflower.
Yes. So
So
with um, even if it's made has a little bit of cauliflower, they can claim it to be cauliflower.
right,
It doesn't have to be 100% cauliflower. So as consumers, we think, oh, it's cauliflower, it's all cauliflower, and it's healthy.
right,
But not necessarily. Um, if you were to look at cauliflower crust pizza, it's a blend of cauliflower and some other flours in there that maybe just as much carbs as regular pizza.
right. Yeah, it's
So
supposed to be a low carb, so it was. I honestly, I wasn't even thinking at that time. But next time I go out to pick her up, I'll have my mind on, and I'm gonna look it up and see exactly whatever it was. Girl, it was
it's good.
delicious.
Yeah. I mean, like low carb food has gotten more popular, so manufacturers are, finding more ways to make it accessible to people, which
Right,
is which is fabulous because um, before they didn't have to, but now there's a demand. People want these options, so they're keep on making these requests, and restaurants are coming around and just having options. Like I think like a restaurant should have like options of cauliflower rice versus regular rice,
right.
or a shirataki noodle or something like that. Um, yeah. Oh,
It's
okay,
definitely
Shirley.
trending.
Shirley's got to run. She's got a call.
It was nice to hear from you, Shirley, and to see you out there. So you have a
Yes.
wonderful evening.
You too, and make sure you post some pics, okay?
Oh
Definitely
yeah.
will. Love.
I promise I'll saute some and do the same. Bye.
Okay. Can't wait to see what you come up with.
Okay, me too. Bye.
Bye, Shirley.
All right. So with my stir fry, added a little bit of salsa to it.
Oh, nice.
Um, so it has like onions and jalapenos, tomatoes, obviously. So I did get my onions in the salsa.
Yeah. There you go.
Yep. So usually when I'm cooking, this is the time when I would clean up, wash the dishes, etc. And then like I got 6 more minutes on in the timer.
Yeah, that's what
So
mine is.
all right, so we set the timer at the same time.
I
Usually
was
we
like
forget.
6:06, 6:05, 6:04.
So I got my can of tomato paste. I'm gonna transfer it into a container. So into a glass container because you're not supposed to leave stuff in a jar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all it does, I notice, like when you stick, like when sometimes I'll stick the can in there real quick if I don't have time. It seems like it absorbs every nasty thing that could be in the refrigerator. The taste, it's almost like how
Baking
baking soda.
soda.
Yeah. What it does.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I get lazy too, but I guess why is it bad to leave stuff in a can when it's open. I know there's a reason why. It's like breasts or some kind of thing that's bad for you for some reason.
Oh,
Does
really?
anybody know?
Is it like the oxidating part of it or something?
Probably. I don't know.
Like,
Hmm. Yeah. Same
Inquiring
thing
minds want to know.
with environment. So ask Google. Ask your what's Siri?
Oh, there's another one. Oh, Shirley, that was her. Okay, preparing for a call. Yeah, that was just Shirley. I thought somebody else had posted on there.
Oh no. Shirley's got to go to her call. Let's see. Let me check on my tamale pie. Is her husband home? Is he hungry?
Oh, he went up and laid down. I think he's just been exhausted and had a long day with work and stuff. So
Long day.
he ate his vegetables and stuff, and he's out for the night, I think.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh. So it's gonna be just Heidi.
Yeah, well, the kids ought to be coming back. I don't know what time, but they ought to be coming back. So, but I'm calling it a night too. I might jump on the bike, do my exercise on the bike, and then go take a bath and be done with tonight.
Yeah, you've had an emotional week.
Yeah, it's like I said, I haven't quite caught up to the week yet,
Yeah, so eat a good meal, get on your bike, relax, unwind, get off the phone.
Yeah,
and
I do, because that's my great time to research stuff or to think. But man, I have to get a time and just be done and say enough. I'm just going to go off into some la la land or something. But
time to unplug. I was reading how our phone, it's convenient and it's great and we have access to all the time, but access to it all the time doesn't mean it's good for you.
Yeah.
In fact, it's like you feel like you need to do work while you're on it if you're a workaholic, or a lot of times we waste time.
Yeah.
Scrolling through Instagram or Facebook or whatever, we go into our research mode and we just get down to different rabbit holes.
Yes. Yeah.
And
I've been falling guilty, and it's terrible because I'm a fanatic with the virus, but I've been falling and researching what is going on every day, and I definitely have to unplug from that because it gives you anxiety, and but I'm one that I like to stay educated on stuff, you know what I mean,
I totally understand where you're coming from with that, but I think there should be a designated time where you do your research, your work stuff, and then at certain times that you got to cut off and say I need to unplug because there's news 24 hours a day and you can't invest all your emotions in there because there's so much bad news going on right now.
I know,
and you can easily get sucked in, which is you got to protect your mental health and you got to protect your heart. And there's only so much you can do.
And what's awesome, guys, is, we're telling you this, we're trained in this. We are companions. We're doing in the health and food and all this health and wellness. And we fall to it too. So we're just letting you guys know, this is real. When we say we're real, we're raw with emotion, everything. So we sometimes lean on each other. So anybody out there that feels, well, no, I don't want to do, people all got their stuff together. Guess what? There ain't nobody on this earth, I'm sorry, that has it all together. It's not possible. I'm sorry. If somebody says they are,
they're lying.
They're scamming you.
They're lying through their teeth. Yeah, because with Facebook, with social media, they only show you what they want you to see, and usually it's the highlight reel.
Yes.
You haven't seen the outtakes, the crying kids, the messed up dinner.
The
Like before
crying
you.
parents, like I'll be the first to admit, like I've been crying like a baby all week, from missing my daughter, just all of that. So ain't gonna lie. Oh, our food's done.
Yeah, I just heard the beep too.
Beep beep beep.
Oh wow.
Let's see this.
All right, there it is.
Woo!
Woo! Nice and golden brown, actually.
Oh yeah, just has a little bit of brown crunchy on it.
Crunchy crunchies.
There it is.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna pull my asparagus out.
Asparagus.
Asparagus. My asparagus.
Your apparatus.
Yep. That's what I used to call when I was little. Asparagus.
It sounds like you're doing a kind of spell kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right. So it is a skillet night.
Okay. Look tonight. Ooh. Beautiful.
Okay. Ooh. All right. Let's show me your food so I can take a screenshot.
Okay. Here is.
All right. So let's put them together. Can you put them in one screen?
Yeah. Let me get this one out of the way here, because I didn't wash this yet. Whoop. Without burning myself.
Yeah. Don't burn yourself, please. We don't need any injuries.
No.
Cooking injuries. All right. Ooh, yes. Looks good. Ready? Oh,
okay.
Stay still. 1, 2, 3. Cheese. All right. So we got the food.
Okay.
And so what is today? 8/26. And
So
now we can plate. Yes. And then we can take a picture with our food. All right. So I'm going to move this over here. Let's see. Let's get me a pretty plate.
Are you there, Mai?
I'm here. Can you hear me? Heidi? I'm here. I'm just plating, I don't know. Can you talk? I can hear you, Heidi. Oh, let me get back in again. All right, so I'm gonna plate my zucchini mushrooms.
Okay, Mai. I lost you for a minute.
Oh, I'm here.
I was like, Mai, where'd you go?
I'm here, don't fear. All right, so just plating this. All right, so what do I need? Really nice little. Okay. Okay, so I guess we're gonna do a little pie portions. Oh, a little crumbly. I need a bigger spatula.
Got mine out.
All right, so here's our tamale pie. It's gonna go in the plate. Ooh, yeah. And then you can add a little bit of hot sauce on the side if you want. Ooh. All right, so move this over a little bit. There you go. And then if you have anything green, you can garnish it.
I don't. What do you put on the top of it, Mai?
I'm just putting more cheese.
Oh, you're putting some more cheese. Okay. Oh, you could probably put a little bit of salsa, huh?
Oh, yeah, I could. That's a good idea. Do you have salsa?
I don't know. I think so. Stop the press. Let me see.
I got some Frank Red hot sauce. That's my go-to hot sauce. Buffalo sauce. Oh yeah.
My belly says no hot sauce for me.
No hot sauce. That's okay.
Oh, I do have. Oh, I do have salsa.
So here's the plate. Ooh yeah. Shirley's gonna be hungry watching this later.
Oh goodness. I'm like so excited. Oh, I can't get that spoon in there.
All right. Before you dig in, we have to take a selfie with our plate.
Okay.
So make it pretty.
I got it pretty.
Mmm, it smells good.
Mm. So,
You putting some salsa on top?
yeah, that's what. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. It looks like it's right off of the freaking menu. Check that out, my.
Ooh, I like how you did the ridges. Is that with the fork? All right, I need.
Actually, well, yeah, because I spread it with the fork, but it's pretty
That's
neat.
good. All right. So you need to have your face with the food so that I
Okay.
can take a spoon shot. Good lighting. Ready? Turn around a little bit. Okay, there you go. The light is right ahead of you. So just, oh yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, and then we have to do an Evita pose, right? All right, hold on. Let me save this. Tamale. Hi.
Look at my hair. I didn't even do my hair tonight.
That's okay. You ready? What's that Evita face? Okay.
Did you get it?
I know.
I gotta take. Hold on 1 second, too, I gotta take a picture of this beauty, cause my hooked us up tonight, guys. He hooked us up with a beauty tonight. Okay.
All right.
See
You
for
back?
the world to see. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Oh, I got my salsa in the background, making it not so pretty.
Oh, that's okay. But now we have to do a taste test.
Yes. Oh, let me get back to you. All right. You ready? Woo.
All right. We're a little bit over, but that's okay. Let's eat.
What's that?
Let's eat.
Mm.
Oh, really good.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Some vegetables.
Yes.
Mm.
There. This is so good, and it tastes so good. Did you put salsa on the top?
I didn't put salsa. I just put my hot sauce.
Oh, you put the hot sauce. I was gonna say this salsa is really good too.
Evita is laughing because we're making the Evita face.
See?
All right, we need you to make this so you can make the Evita face with your food, Evita.
Yeah, we need the original.
The original.
The original Evita face.
All right, so we are done. Hopefully you guys make this and share with us in the group. We would love to see your creation, how you make it your own. If you put salsa on top, what your side is. So Heidi made her asparagus, whatever she calls it. All right, so that was another great show. Thank you. Next week might be some kind of dessert. How about those peanut butter cups? What do you think?
I got my things already. I ordered them. They're here. They're here and
Okay.
waiting, Mike.
We can make our peanut butter cup, but unfortunately you can't eat it right away because it's got a set. All right, so we might make dessert and something, maybe like our spices or something. I don't know. We will see. Just let us know what you want to make. So something we can do after we make dessert while it sets, and then we can share our the results of our dessert later once it's sets. Okay.
Right. Sounds good,
Okay.
Mom.
Bye. Have a good night. Enjoy your.
Thank you. Have a good one.